people? It's your boy Nav Walia, your favorite idiot on the internet. Did you miss my voice? I'm sure most of y'all didn't. And you know what? That's okay. Because according to some of my friends, I have a yikes voice. That's true. Yikes. That's how my friends describe my voice. This is legitimately a true story. One time, I asked my friend, hey, do I have a good voice? You know, as one does on a random casual Tuesday at 3 p.m. And she replied, I don't think it's a nice voice, but it's not bad either. Mid, I guess? Sorry, that was my best impression at a girl's voice. Did I succeed, by the way? Anyways, she described my voice as mid. So an hour later, I called my best friend asking, hey, what do you think of my voice? And he replied, man, it's really annoying. And well, my voice also puts one of my friends to sleep. Anyways, not gonna lie, people, even though I was mildly uncertain about starting a podcast, when I listened to my first episode, I cannot lie. And I say this in the most genuine and the most narcissistic and self-obsessed way. I loved the sound of my voice. I shit you not. I love the sound of my voice. I don't want to toot my own horn, but let's just say this. Beyoncé, you better watch your back because there's a new queen on the block, aka me. Speaking of new, welcome to the new episode of Quarter Life Chit Chat, the show that I made as a med school reject for trauma dumping on strangers. You know, the typical coping mechanism of a Gen Z, which I am, but don't look, by the way, because of my shitty skincare routine. Yeah, it's really fucking bad. If somebody wants to DM me and just tell me when I'm supposed to apply retinol, that'll be appreciated. And what the fuck is multipeptide serum? Anyways, just hit me up, yeah, with some good skincare routine. Thanks. Today, I have my first guest on the podcast, my friend Terry. That's right, folks. I grabbed my friend by the shaft of his neck and dragged him to the studio to milk him and completely drain him for content. For this podcast, and definitely not for my upcoming OnlyFans. Definitely not for my upcoming OnlyFans. Just this podcast is what I'm gonna milk him for. Definitely not my OnlyFans. Anyways, Terry, say hi.
Bro, your friends suck.
Dude, my friends... Dude, my friends are great, man. My friends are great. No, man, you know, I honestly believe, bro, some hazing gotta be. And like, look, I'm being honest, you know, my friends are G, though it is true. I think my voice might just suck. But hey, I apparently make one of my friends pass out by the sound of my voice. So that's something. Some might just call that God-given talent. Is Canada's Got Talent still a thing?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's not as often though, but you should.
Oh,
if you're able to make the entire arena fall asleep, you gotta win.
Oh shit, dude! I might actually just do that.
You should.
I might actually go for it, dude. I mean, if I can put people to sleep with my voice, like I feel like that's gotta be talent shit.
That's a talent for sure. You're a white noise machine.
That's 100% talent. Dude, could you imagine me being on the first date or some shit and I'm talking to the girl and she just passes out face first into her fucking spaghetti?
Hey, you know what? The girl could just be tired. She probably worked 2 doubles. It's all good. It's not even.
Why you gotta take this away from me, Terry? I have one fucking thing going for me right now, which is my voice makes people pass the fuck out. And you're taking this away from me by saying the girl's just tired, man. Shut up, Terry. Don't fucking take this from me. Fucking jerk.
He embraced the sleeper mode.
You know, if we've learned something from the internet, is that brown people just can't be canceled. You know, just look at Bob's and Bagana. That shit almost won a Grammy.
For sure.
Most cancelable song ever. It was literally... Are you familiar with that song?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Dude,
that was
how the fuck did a guy, who's brown, obviously, send messages to a bunch of girls, send Bob's and Bagana pic, and he fucking became a universal sensationalist.
I think it was just like... I think everyone, like, underestimated him for someone who can do no harm. Really, it's like, oh, he's just an innocent guy who just learned what English was, so he's now trying to apply it to the world. So
yeah,
it's
dude,
like,
I can't pull off that persona. A guy that can do no harm, I can't pull that off. Dude, I am harmful to myself, but but that's beside the. But dude, I mean, what, man? Harmful is harmful. You know, I'm just harmful to myself. My mom taught me never hurt others when you can hurt yourself, and that shit. You know who also stood on business on that statement?
Who?
Jesus Christ. True story. Don't look into it. Anyways.
Yeah, no.
So Terry, tell the viewers a bit about yourself, man.
Me?
Give us like 3 fun facts.
3 fun facts. So for those who do not know who I am, which is 99% of the world, I make music, specifically rap. I make my own beats. I write my own lyrics. I mix it. I master. I do the whole thing because I don't want to spend money on that. And what else is another fun fact? I really like playing fighting games. I might compete in Battle of the BC7 next year and get my ass absolutely whooped. And I love collecting records. I bought a $500 Canadian record player. Like, I had a really shitty one, and I heard that the portable ones, they're like, record players are not meant to be portable. So if you play your record on a portable one, it's going to damage your record. So I was like, okay, well, I'm buying all these vinyls. I might as well invest in a really fancy one that I'm going to use. And I ended up using it every day. So
that's actually pretty sick, man. What are you working on lately? Anything interesting?
Well, I'm trying to work on my album that I've been trying to work on since last year. I've been trying to write it during my break in the summer, but I think like every time I would sit down, I'm like mentally tired, but physically fine. Like, I could do my work no problem, but I would sit down and I would just have a brain melt every time. Like, I'll think of lyrics here and there, but I never fully completed the album. And then school got in the way, and then I started meeting new people, and then I like hang out with these people. And then, lately I've been trying to sneak in a couple lyrics here and there during English class, because English class is so boring, even though I'm going to school for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna lock in. I'm planning to lock in the last couple weeks of April, because that's when I have it off. Like, I booked it off by accident because I thought school would go on till then, but I was like, hey, I have 2 weeks off before I start full time again at my job. That's hopefully when I finish my album. It's overdue. Everyone's waiting for it.
I got one question, man.
Yeah.
Did you just use the word lock in?
Lock in, yeah.
Am I wrong? Is that the most guy phrase of 2024?
Oh,
I see it everywhere.
I learned it recently. This year. I think I obviously it didn't come out this year, but I think like a lot of guys have been experiencing L's, me included, and everyone's just saying like they're locking in. I'm pretty sure this is just my theory. I'm pretty sure they're guys from basketball, where like basketball players like LeBron would just lock in. You know that meme where it's like super mad and he's like down 20-30 points and a championship on the line, and it's like he looks really mad. That's the meme. I think that's where it came from, and everyone's like, lock in, boys, lock in.
I shit you not, man. I try to lock in and I can't. I can't lock in because, like, you know what? I can't get locked down, bro. I'm a spirit of the nature. I'm born to run wild and free.
Lock down and lock in are two different things.
Bro, they both got lock in it. It's the same shit. Okay,
no.
They're both 50% the same.
No, it's not.
Dude,
the same.
Lock in and lock down. Guess what? 50% of it is the same. It counts.
Okay, but like lockdown means you are restricting yourself from focusing, and lock in means you're blocking every. You said lockdown, bro.
Bro, don't say lockdown. Okay, many people suffer from COVID still. It's gonna trigger them. Leave it alone.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was a slur. My bad.
It's a slur, bro. It's a COVID slur. It's a 2020 slur.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I just lock in, boys and girls too. Or if you're non-binary, lock in. Everybody lock in this year. Doesn't matter what you are. Lock in, bro. Lock in.
Yes, lock in. And for those that are looking to get locked down, cuffing season starts in September. So you know what that means. Summer's here. Work on your winter bod, because nobody looks at summer bods anymore, because if you look at summer bod, you can get canceled. True story.
Exactly.
Don't ask me how. Anyways, Terry, I don't think I ever shared. Why don't we tell the folks about how we met?
I've been thinking about it.
Okay, you're thinking about me?
Yeah. Because you asked me to prepare for this shit. It's like, okay. I think I'm trying to remember. There's this club that you started with your friend. It's called
You're not that cool, man. You're not that cool to just say there's this some club you started. Shut the fuck up. You know the club, man. Don't fucking do this shit right now. You're not cool.
No, I am. Sorry. There's this club you started with your friend. I don't
Yeah.
know where or how I heard of it, but it was called like Friendship and Society Club or whatever. It's FNS. I forgot what
There you
the
go.
S stood
There
for.
you go.
F is for short, friend.
No, it was sex. It was friends and sex. No, it was
Okay.
friendship and support. It was friendship and
Oh,
support.
friendship and support. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started in 2020. You know, we had the UVic confession page on Facebook,
Yeah.
and like, you know,
That's
COVID
right.
hit, and everybody just straight up hit the wall of depression. Like all
Right.
these people were just nosediving it. And
Right.
you know, we had so many confession on the daily, which is just like, oh my god, I'm depressed. I have no friends, XYZ. So I was like, you know, we should do something about that. And there was no online social club. So me and my friend, let's call him N. Me and N, we got together, and it was mostly my idea. I needed a co-partner, so he signed, and we created the FNS. And I think, yeah, I remember like hosting so many
Events. I
game
remember that too.
nights, tournaments, movie nights.
I was there for everything.
Yeah, you were there. You hopped in there. You were one of the. I remember the first meeting we ever had. It was literally just you and me talking with like 20 other people, and nobody said shit. And it's just you and me talking.
Yeah.
Which leads me to the thing. Are you dating at all?
No, fuck that. Dating's overrated.
Shit.
Dating's overrated. Love is overrated.
Not the L word.
Dating is overrated. Don't go looking for it. You will only find sadness, heartbreak, and rejection. And that's not even me being there. That's like actual known fact. Like everyone tells me, don't go look for the person. They will fall right into your lap. And you know, I believe them, and you should believe them too. Because I've chased it.
I don't believe them. I don't believe them because when I shoot, I hit nothing but net, bro.
You know, everyone says you miss 100% of the shots you don't make, bro. I'm pretty sure I went for a layup. The net is literally right there, and I somehow missed. Do I just suck or what? It's like, it's right there, bro.
You do got some nice lips. Maybe you should suck. Are you sucking enough?
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. So I'm kind of like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm retired. I'm done. I'm done. I'm kind of just like, you know, I've been neglecting.
23?
Sorry? 23. No, but I'm done. No, I'm like, I've been neglecting music for way too long. I said that I would be somewhere by 2025, and it's almost 2025, and don't feel like I'm anywhere. So I think I gotta lock in, like I said earlier.
Oh my god,
no more trying to date, dude, no more trying to talk to people. Fuck all that, okay? You come up to me, no,
I
go
can't
home.
say some shit. I have given up on dating mostly because I just love myself too much. I'm too self-obsessed to fucking date. I'm like so emotionally unavailable that I'm so emotionally available to myself. Does that make sense?
That's good. No, that's good.
Like I am so much in my friend's business, but like having a girlfriend of my own, I can't. It's like I just can't. You know,
it's okay.
To me, it's like, you know, I love women.
Surprising
only
18 how zesty you are.
Shut the fuck up.
Only.
I'm not
only,
zesty
okay,
at
only.
all. Get the fuck out of here. Am I zesty, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty zesty. I won't lie. Yeah, if anybody
memes,
was sus, it's me. No,
yeah, you're probably one of the most sus people I know.
Yeah, that's actually facts. Fuck.
All good, though. We still accept you and love you for who you are.
Huh?
Nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, somebody at least accepts me and respects me.
Exactly.
That's not been the trend, bro. Have I told you about med school?
Yeah. Tell me about like 2 weeks ago. Sorry to hear that, man.
Fuck. Dude, I got rejected in December, brother.
I know. You told me about it when we FaceTimed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I forget.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry. Forget, you know? I'm sorry, too, that you got rejected from med school. I mean,
dude, it's okay.
I mean, look, don't sweat it. It's like a hard school to get into. So it's all good.
I ain't even in it. Bro, BC's health system is going down in the drain, and honestly, I'm out here chilling. They're gonna beg me to get into med school. I'm playing the long game. I am playing 4D chess, okay?
Yeah, you are.
I'm playing 4D. I am not even a step ahead. I am like a planet ahead.
Yeah.
They can't reject me. It's just not possible. They're just gonna want me. That's just how it is.
They say they need more doctors in BC, and they go reject you. It's like, yo, we don't have time for that. We don't have the resources to train you.
Funny. Dude, I won't lie though. Every single time, you know, I see you, I'm always like reminded of my incident with Emma. You remember Emma from the club?
Yeah.
Oh
I,
fuck, dude, that's an insane story. I gotta tell
no,
this
you
story, bro.
two, bro. You and Emma had like for sure
Man,
had good chemistry. Good
yeah.
chemistry.
Let me
Like I
let
think
me.
the
Yeah,
first time you two met, and I don't
yeah.
know.
Holy
I
shit,
didn't expect that at all. It sucks. I mean, you
bro.
want to tell them what
I gotta tell
happened?
the story.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
tell them
gonna
what
tell the story.
happened.
So basically, listeners,
Mm,
as I said, I created a school club. It was called the FNS Club, and one of the members of the club was Emma.
mm-hmm.
Emma and Terry became good friends, and I did
Mm-hmm.
not know this. Terry does not live in my city,
Yeah.
and he was visiting one time, and he invited me out. And
Mm-hmm.
Emma happened to also be there. And me and
Yeah.
Emma started chatting, and we really hit it off. Like, we hit it off. She was funny. It was great. And believe it or not, like, we hung out for what, Terry? Like 3 hours, 4 hours?
3 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
about 3 hours of which it was just me and Emma talking, and it was just only thing we ever talked about was just sexual shit
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. It was
Which,
I tried asking other shit, and it was just
yeah.
she brought it right back to sexual shit, and it was weird
Mm-hmm.
because she was in a relationship. Though honestly, the way our generation is turning out now, pretty much same.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a great time. And I remember, I asked her, I was like, so how long have you been in your current relationship, or when did your last one end? I
Mm.
remember Emma saying basically her ex-boyfriend was not a good person, and like was kind of little yikesies with her.
I remember that.
And I remember saying verbatim, I said, oh, okay, I don't have a lot of experience in dating, as I've never dated really. What was it about the relationship that he went crazy at the end, as you said? Was it when you guys parted? Like she said, we broke up and he became crazy. And I remember asking, I was like, were you that good of a girlfriend that he realized what he had lost and he went crazy? Or was he just always crazy? And I remember you dropped me off and she gave me like the greatest hugs. And this woman says in my ear, she's like, I hope you find somebody soon because no man should be single. And she gives me a wink and she's like, if you don't play your cards right, I might be single soon. Wild.
Wait. What?
Wild. I'm
Okay.
assuming she was having relationship troubles, right?
Yes. Yes.
And
I
like,
know. I was.
this is like 2021. And
Yeah.
so hot minute ago, and I remember like talking to her, and we talked so much on Instagram like the next couple days. And I remember asking her, this is a joke that almost that got me fucked up. So I asked her, I was like, hey, so tell me about your boyfriend, how you met. And she's like telling me the shit, and I'm making her laugh, and she's like, you're fucking hilarious, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her, I was like, hey, so is your boyfriend a boobs guy or an ass guy? You know, a typical question. I have a joke lined up.
Yeah.
And she's like, let me ask. And he texts me back like 10 minutes later. She's like, oh, he's a bit of both, he said. First of all, no man's necessarily a bit of both, but whatever. And
I mean, okay, sure.
she said it's down the middle. I've never heard any guy that's down the middle, but okay. And I said, oh, wow, so you're disappointing him on both ends. And then I said, ha.
I remember that. Low
Yeah,
key.
I was like,
oh
so
my
you're
god.
disappointing on both ends. And my thing is, she told us she likes dark humor. This woman described herself to us as, I am not dark, I am black chocolate. Remember this? I was like, hey, vanilla, whether in the bedroom or even like personality-wise. She's like, no, I'm not vanilla and chocolate. I'm black chocolate.
Black chocolate.
It just sounds rotten, by the way. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there's black chocolate, but
there's dark chocolate.
Yeah,
there's dark chocolate.
Black chocolate.
Black chocolate is okay. That's just describing a skin tone, which is kind of racist.
She's like, shut up, man. So she's like, I was like, wow, you're disappointing your boyfriend on both ends, then. And I just sent ha 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 ha, and she fucking replies back, "Fuck you." I was like, I thought she's like just like laughing and like decided out of like a humorous point, and then she's like, "Why would you say that? Blah blah blah. Fuck you. You made a joke too far." I was like, "Whoa, I didn't." I just want to admit my red flag. I truly do not know where the line is. I genuinely don't. Okay. And I was like, "I'm so sorry. It looks like I made a joke," and blah blah blah. And I apologize, and she fucking just keeps cussing me, and I'm like, hey, like, I'm sorry, you know, I made a bad joke, let's not cuss, we don't need to be verbally abusive. And she blocked me off IG, which is totally fine. She blocked me off IG, and about an hour later I get a fucking message from her boyfriend, and he's like, fuck you, take your fucking jokes to yourself, and she's a great woman, and you can shove your jokes up your ass. If I ever see you, I'm beating the living shit out of you on the spot. And I read that, and I'm fucking laughing. Like, brother, you're 5'5", you weigh 120 pounds, and you're scrawny. You're not touching me. It's just
Wait.
not happening.
Is he actually 5'5"? I thought it was
He's
much
fucking
taller.
5'5".
What?
And he was like,
Guy's a
yeah,
shrimp.
Dude, I know. And he's like, I'm beating the fuck out of you on spot. And
Guy's
I
a
was
shrimp,
like,
bro.
And the funniest thing to me, she's like, I'm gonna send this chat to my boyfriend, and you'll see what happened next.
Mhm.
And she blocked off my shit, and then he pretty much threatened to beat the fuck out of me. But apparently, like 2 days later or some shit, they broke up, or like they had like relationship issues. So it just goes to show to anybody that's listening who has a boyfriend, if your boyfriend does try to hurt me, chances are he probably won't fall through with that, because I really was hoping he jumps me. I really was, because like
Me
character
too.
development shit. You know,
Not-
I think I could have used some character development back then, man. Somebody whooped my ass, but it just, you know, doesn't happen much, or didn't happen at all, to be honest.
Well, no, I was hoping you get jumped, and then you call me for backup. And I'm sure you don't need help. You're like pretty strong guy. I've seen you IRL, but you know, I think it would be fun to
dude, what can I say, bro? I can curl 20 pounds 3 times, and like,
oh yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
John Cena.
that's how heavy that guy was, right? So what, 20 pounds, 5'5", 20
he's
pounds,
like 120, 5'5", and he's like, the funniest thing is, he's like,
bro,
if I see you, I'm jumping you on the spot and shoving your jokes up your ass. No, tear my shit up, no lube. Anyways,
guy's 120. I can deadlift double his weight. What is he on? I mean,
like,
okay.
Me, I just found it funny. To me, it's like, why are you saying this to your boyfriend? It's not necessary. What is gonna happen here? And I told this joke to everybody I've ever met.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking laughs. They're like, this is the most insane fucking joke of all time. Too soon. Absolutely, I agree. Too soon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've explained to you what I thought about it, but it's okay, right? Yeah. You know what to do for next time.
Yeah, just keep saying, making the same joke. Somebody's gonna laugh. The woman that laughs at that joke is the woman that falls in love with me. It's
unfortunate. I think you two had like really. I thought you two clicked.
We had
good
chemistry. We had good chemistry. But you know, it is okay. It is what it is. You know, it's like how. What does it say? How? What's that saying, Terry? Isn't it something like the one that can't laugh is the one that's laughless or something?
Hold on. Let me look it up.
Yeah, Google that shit.
The ones who laugh the hardest with a genuine smile, those are usually the people who fought the toughest battles. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I have fought the toughest battle. Bro, I was in World War II.
Oh, yeah. No, yep. I was there. I was recording the whole thing.
For the listeners that are just chiming in, fought for a side that I will not say which one, but I'm sure y'all can guess which one I fought for.
He signed an NDA, so he can't say.
I signed an NDA. That's exactly right. I signed a fucking NDA about which side I fought for. However, that's all I'll say.
Exactly. I recorded the whole thing. It's about to be out on Netflix very, very soon.
True.
Making a documentary.
I deal with Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of your battles?
It's a great question. I'm trying to move on from this girl who like rejected me back in January. Tried to be friends with her. Honestly, we hung out a lot after that, but she started like seeing someone, and when she told me that like tore my heart to shreds, like to a million pieces. Could not. Oof. I was like, oof. I think I don't know. I thought that this is my fault. I thought that she was just like not ready to hop into a new relationship because she said that she was recently getting over some sort of situationship, and maybe I'm like, okay, maybe I'm like moving too fast, or maybe I'm like trying to be all up in her biz and she's just trying to heal. But no. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, I'm seeing someone. And then she started making less time. Well, at first she started making less time for me. She stopped playing video games with me. She started being vague about our text and stuff. And then she finally drops the news that she's seeing someone. Like, they weren't dating, but like, well, the fuck can I do? I can't compete with that. So I'm like, I kind of just stayed out of the way. I didn't talk to her. And then I have talked to this girl every single day for the past 5 months. And the moment I decide to not text first, she doesn't text me at all. In that week. In 1 week. Yeah, in 1 week, I don't text her. She doesn't text me. And then when she did eventually text me, she was like, hey, I've noticed you stopped talking to me. What's going on? Is something the matter? And I'm like, well, I I don't know. I didn't want to make things worse than it already was, so I kind of was
Yeah.
I just told her that I was busy. And she was like, she was noticing that something's off or stuff like that. She said that I'm not normally like this, and I'm like, okay, well, think of it this way, right? So there's this. Think of it this way. There's this guy who talks to you for 5 months straight, every single
Yeah.
day. All he wants to do is spend time with you and get to know you, and does all these things for you. You reject him for like no apparent reason other than you don't feel the same, but you don't really elaborate why. Second, you tell this guy who's been talking to you for 5 months straight that you're seeing someone. How do you think that's gonna make him feel?
No,
I
fair
don't
enough.
think I don't think that guy wants to talk to you anymore. After hearing that news, and you're really surprised that he stopped talking to you. Like, obviously he's fucking broken. Obviously he's hurt. He doesn't want to talk to you. He feels like he's a nuisance because you're seeing this guy, and why would he bother to talk to you? You're already saying the guy, he doesn't compete. You already rejected him, doesn't compete. He's trying to be friends with you, and then you stop trying to be friends with him, and the whole thing. And it's tough because I think every day, at one point it started to affect my friends, to a point
Yeah.
where one of my best friends said that I changed and that I hung up on a girl for way too long.
How do you
And
feel about that? Like, you think that's accurate?
oh,
Like
for
you.
sure, 100%
Oh, okay.
accurate.
All right. All
100
right. Fair enough. I mean, fair.
100% for 100% accurate. But I was just looking
In
for
love.
someone. No, I was looking for someone to comfort me and be there for me and tell me that
Yeah.
everything's gonna be okay until I'm okay again. But seeing as how that is not an option, and I understand, like, I don't want to ask a lot from my friends, so I kind of just kept it to myself. I don't bring it up anymore. I don't talk about it anymore. If people ask me how I am, I say good. I deep down inside always think about her, and
I get that.
it's probably unhealthy, but it's like I've just been so busy in my life that I haven't had the time to sit down and process this. Like, I'm
I get
processing
that.
this as I go in life, and when I'm experiencing life, the life
Yeah.
kind of gets in the way, and I won't
Yeah.
have time to process this shit. Like, it sucks too because we shared everything. Me and this girl, we shared like a lot of things. We shared like music taste, we shared video game taste. I took her to my favorite place, she took me to her favorite place. Everything reminds me of
Oh
her.
my
And,
god,
and
y'all traded places?
yeah, we traded places. It's
Oh my
great.
god.
We almost traded hoodies too, but she didn't want to give up her
Whoa,
hoodie.
not the hoodies, bro.
Bro, dude, I
Not
have a
the
hoodie.
hoodies,
I have
man.
a hoodie that I can never get back, I don't think. And I'm sad.
Oof. I can't relate, man. I
I'm
I
so
wish I
sad.
had a girl to trade hoodies and shit with, but I don't
One day
think
it will
girls'
happen.
hoodies would fit me. No, I don't
Yeah,
want to wear
no.
female hoodies, man. The fuck?
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, 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 I get it.
yeah,
I know you're all
but no, man.
muscular and
I
buff. I get
I
it.
understand that. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest here. A part of me feels like I just can't connect with the current generation. The reason I say that is because I think currently, at least our generation, we're very like love sicken.
Mm-hmm.
We're either head over heels for somebody really
True.
hard, really fast,
True.
or we're just very afraid of love and we distance themselves. And I'm sure my friends are listening to this and they're going to be like, oh, like Nav has commitment issues, and I absolutely do. I'm not going to
He
lie
does.
about
He
that.
told me.
Yeah, but my thing is, I've never committed either. Like, I've never had an opportunity. I was never ready.
Mm.
But when I was growing up,
Mm.
I remember my grandpa, one of my favorite people on the planet, and he said three things to me. First thing he ever told me, he said, Nav, I hope one day in your life you get to taste bird's milk. And I said, what are
Bird's
you
milk.
talking about?
Mhm.
Birds don't give milk. And he's like, no, they do. I've tasted it. And I was like, what is this man on about? So I remember asking my mom, my aunt, my grandma about the bird's milk, and they said birds don't give milk. So I came back to him and I was like, well, grandpa, birds don't give milk. What are you talking about? And he said, now, when you have money, even the birds start giving milk. I have tasted it and hope you do. And that's the one thing that stuck with me is financial support and just financial power is very important. The second thing my grandpa ever said to me that left a mark, he said, women come and go. Hearts break on the daily. Yours is going to break multiple times in your lifetime. And that is okay. But the person that's never supposed to break your heart is your best friend. Women come and go, but your best friend is once in a lifetime, which leads in the third thing, which is soulmates may or may not exist, but a best friend can only understand another best friend's soul. And those three things that he ever told me, they truly left a mark. And My thinking truly is like women come, women go. And I think that's something that has always allowed my heart to never really quote unquote break, if I'm being honest. A part of me truly wishes that there is somebody that truly breaks my heart. And I've gotten close. None of them were really girls. It was just, genuinely losing great friendships. Growing up with the sentiment of my best friend is who's truly supposed to accept me and who's supposed to ride or die. I think it's truly helped me become the person that I am today. And I am very thankful for what my grandpa shared with me. Because of that statement, I think I have found great friends, like truly, and my bestie, like T, homie's genuinely my ride or die. Love him. And T, if you're listening to this, I truly mean this. I love you. And I sometimes wish I could understand the pain of a broken heart, or I wish I could sometimes understand the pain of a broken heart caused by a love not panning out, but I just couldn't. To me, I will always believe that a broken friendship or a heartbreak over losing a good friend is far more. And again, it could be true that I have never really been in a relationship, so I can't comprehend that. And that is fair. I won't say anything on that. That is fair. But I will say that there's one person that should always be there, or let alone is always there, even in the background, and that is your best friend. Whether it's from childhood, high school, elementary, college, whatever. And I will always live by those words where your best friend is truly the one that's supposed to understand you and accept you for you, because love comes and goes. Heartbreaks happen, but a true friend is once in a fucking lifetime. And I truly believe that I've been lucky enough that I've found my true friends, and let alone I've found my true best friend. I know friends that go back to like since I was in grade 3. Shout out to my friend D. I have a friend like T. I go back to him for 12 years. The guy's literally my ride or die. And I think in my life, if I ever look back, the one time that I would say I've genuinely been as close to I possibly can to a heartbreak, it was with my current best friend, like T. We've been great friends since grade 9. And I remember one time me and him just not talking out of the blue. And he was just unhappy with me, and I was just unhappy with him. And it was July 2022. And we were gonna hash it out. I called him. I was like, "Hey man, like let's link up, let's chat." And we got in this car and we started talking. And I remember my homie. I love him. He's still in my life. He's one of the best people I know. And I remember saying, I was like, "Hey man, you didn't put enough effort into this friendship. I was carrying it for so long, and I was always reaching out, and I wanted more effort from you." And I remember him saying, "Nav, the friendship's been dead for a year and a half. And you've just been carrying it around." And bro, I remember that night, and I still think about it time to time, and it's still like is one of those things that like truly leaves a tear in my eye. Because I don't know, man. You find like I said, like the impression of like being 6 years old, and the first philosophical shit I've ever heard is your best friend is once a lifetime, and you think you found your best friend, and you think like that's my boy, like he's the guy that I'm supposed to go to fucking Vietnam with and die with. You know what I mean? Like he's the boy that if I God forbid ever cheat on my girl, he's the one who's gonna make sure I never get caught. If I start a goddamn fucking cartel, he's the one who's selling all the coke and managing it. Like that's my boy. And then you hear your boy just be like, "Yeah, bro, like the friendship was dead." That's the closest I've ever been to a heartbreak. But the thing about it is, it reinforced my belief that a friend is once in a lifetime, because he's the only homie that I would say that so much shit has happened between us. Like we've genuinely, like, dude, imagine if your best friend is saying this friendship is dead. And you still come back from that shit, and you're still brothers. And you're still the greatest fucking friend of all time. You're still greatest friends of all time. If that ain't fucking true love and acceptance, I don't know what is. And I will say this on the fucking record. No love story, no fucking happy marriage bullshit, no good relationship, no heartbreaks can ever pan to that shit of like having almost shit come to an end from a guy that you're like, this is my boy. Like even if my wife leaves me, he's supposed to stick around. when he's like, yo, the friendship's dead, and you can still come back from that. I don't know if there's a greater story I can ever tell in my life. I don't know. And I don't fucking want to know. And I think since then, you know, women in my life have come and gone. I genuinely just can't be bothered. Because to me, it's like, dude, as long as I got my boys, like, as long as I got T, D, N, you know, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I have it all. And I am so beyond thankful for what my grandfather shared that time. And I'm beyond thankful of God that I have found great friends. Truly. I love every single one of them. They're all fucking annoying, though. I'm gonna be honest. All fucking annoying, okay? Like,
they're not your friends if they're not annoying.
Dude, 100%. The way I see it, they're not your friends if they don't make you want to kill yourself. You know?
Yeah.
So that's just genuinely. But you know what truly breaks my heart sometimes? I was talking to somebody that suffered from depression, pretty much. This is a couple of years back. And they were very suicidal, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to them, and they were like, Nav, I just don't want to live anymore. Like, there's nothing in this life that can ever give me, that can heal me, that can make me want to live, that makes me want to see the sun rise again.
Oh, damn.
And I remember hearing this person, and I remember sitting back, and I was trying my best to understand them, and I just simply couldn't. Like, I was feeling fucking miserably. And I remember talking to them, and I was like, bro, you are the lucky one. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, bro, you're the lucky one. And he's like, dude, I have depression. I don't want to live. I have no friends. How am I lucky, right? And I was like, bro, the chances of you being born, I think somebody did the math, and it's 1 in a trillion.
1 in a trillion. Facts.
1 in a trillion. I'm like, bro, you're the one who gets to live out of all the potential lives. You're the one who gets to live. You're the one who gets to fall in love. You're the one who gets to make memories. You're the one who gets to appreciate. You're the one who gets to fucking die. And what I mean by that is it is not life that gives life meaning. It is not fucking many sunrises and the many sunsets that give your life meaning. It is the end. The shit that you know that it's going to come to an end, that's what makes you appreciate it. A great book never goes on forever. A great book comes to an end. Right? A great movie is the one that comes to an end, leaving an emphasis behind. Because when you walk out of the theater after watching a great fucking movie, you always think, God fucking damn it. That was fucking sick movie. And you remember everything. And you appreciate it all. Right? And I explained it to him. And I shit you not, I remember a month later, and he messaged back, and he's like, I'm very thankful for the words you shared. And he changed my perspective. And bro, that's the first time I think I truly made a difference in the world. And I remember that generally curbing a lot of my God complex. I was such a fucking different kid back then. I used to have like God complex. I used to think I'm better than everybody. And then, you know, something happened to me in 2019, and I realized, man, like there's so much sorrow in the world, there's so much sadness, there's so much pain in the world. And my pain, my sorrows, my unhappiness is fucking nothing. It's nothing. It's like a speck of dust in front of a mountain of garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's nothing. And every day I'm just thankful of the people I have in my life. But more importantly, every day I just try my best to make myself laugh. I try my best to laugh at life, because I think as long as you can laugh at yourself, as long as you can laugh at your sorrows, as long as you can laugh about how shitty things have gone, you're going to be okay. And I try to do that every single day. The current struggle I have right now is, bro, I sometimes just wake up and I'm just like, I'm so glad of the people I have, and then my mind switches. You know what I mean? There's always a ticking clock. There's a day where your boy's not going to pick up your calls. There's a day when the girl you're currently crushing on, she's going to leave. There's a day the girl you think you might just marry, there's a chance she's with somebody else. There's a day where you're like, I just want to hang out with my best friend, or I just want to do this, and that person might not pick up one day. Whether they have kids, they moved out of your life, and like that's what truly breaks my heart. Yeah. But it's what truly like makes me appreciate things as well. And I just truly wish that I could understand like the pain of a broken heart caused out of like love or a crush. I can't. But I think because of my upbringing and how I look at certain relationships, such as friendships, and how much I value my friendships, I think friendships might just be my Achilles heel as well. Yeah. I think that's something I would probably have the roughest time balancing. Just trying to like manage the priority, because I do understand that, you know, your girlfriend should be above some of your friends. I understand
Yeah.
that. But the way I see it is like friends been there longer.
Oh, for sure.
I have told people that, you know, they had girlfriends and they changed. I literally had one of my friends literally tell me to my face, he's like, bro, I just want to hang out with my girlfriend. I don't want to see you, period.
Bro.
And that's okay. I'm okay with that. The thing to me is like, I always betted on myself. I was like, dude, his girlfriend's not going to stick around, but I will. Because that's just the power of friendship. And that's just who I am and who I want to be. And bro, I'm still here. Unfortunately, that person isn't. You know, his girlfriend isn't.
Yeah.
And I just wish I could feel the pain of a broken heart in modern generation. I just can't. Which weirdly breaks my heart. Hopefully one day. Hopefully someday a girl will break my heart. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I think for me, because I'm your friend, I don't want you to experience heartbreak.
I know, all my friends say that.
Sucks.
Fucking T says that too.
Genuinely sucks. Sucks dick and balls.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I say this to my friends all the time. I feel like if somebody could get over a heartbreak in the best way possible, I think I might just be it. I think I might be the goal. I don't know. Yeah. I just got a feeling. I tell my friend from Vancouver to break my heart every single day. Yeah. When we first started talking, I tell her every single day, break my fucking heart. Break my fucking heart so I can have some character development. And you know what, man? I just had character development without breaking my heart. I'm fucking succeeding at failing to fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm failing miserably to fail at not getting my heart break.
Task failed successfully.
Yeah, task failed successfully. Yeah, break my fucking heart so I can have character development. I just have character development without getting my heart broken. That's such fucking bitch shit.
Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Just go, man. Just go.
Yo, shout out to my friends though. Appreciate my friends too.
Shout out to
you're shouting out your friends. As I just want to say, shout out to the Snow Day boys. Appreciate you boys.
Shout out to Terry's friends. Okay, I know you guys' names, or at least some of them.
Some of them, yeah.
I just want to say, Terry's friend. Terry sus about you. He told me he wants to sleep with you. This is true story. Terry wants to clap your cheeks.
He knows. Oh, he knows? I tell him every day. Shout out R, bro. I hung out with him earlier. Oh, yeah? Like, literally, like, yeah, shout out R, bro.
So he's telling you you're smashing?
Yeah, every day.
Oh, yeah. I can't have you on my podcast again. Sorry. This is Celibacy Club over here. We can't. Yeah. I'm a man of God, bro. What is sex? What is
shout out R. You're the goat, bro. Thanks for telling me that me being hung up about a girl is affecting you, and you know it helped me a lot to get out of it. So appreciate you. Shout out R. Shout out J, S, E, and B. All of you, and E. I think I said E already. All of you, Snow Day boys. All of you, you know who you are. Shout out to all of you.
And I just want to give shout out to all my friends, except my friend A.
Yeah,
you know who you are.
Yeah,
you
fuck A.
Fuck A.
Fuck A.
I don't have any friend named A. But you know, fuck that guy.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. Fuck A. All my homies hate A.
Oh, by the way, any listener that is listening to this podcast, just tell your friends that you love them.
Yeah.
And they're going to call you gay after you tell them you love them.
100%.
So after you tell them you love them, you're going to text them, fuck you, by the way. Just do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, just follow up with a fuck you after. Yeah.
And any female listeners, tell your friends to follow me on Instagram. Yeah. Pranav.Bates.
Yeah. slide through, bro. Guy's literally single. He's been waiting 25 years.
I don't know if I'm ready to mingle, but listen, we can be single together while eating.
He just says that.
Let me just tell you.
He says that. He said he's not ready to mingle. He's ready to mingle.
I'm not ready to mingle. Wait, what are we mingling?
I don't know. Just give him a little wiggle. He'll break.
Yo, give me more than a wiggle. Okay.
But that's all you get, bro.
Whoa, sorry. I'm a man of God.
Yeah, sure,
women,
bro.
stay away from me. Gross.
Yeah, he's gay. Stay away from him.
I'm not
women.
gay.
I'm not gay. That's why he's not in a relationship with women, because he likes men.
That is true. The reason I love my friendship is because they're all men and I love men.
Yeah, nothing wrong with liking men, though. You are valid still.
Dude, I'm brown. If I like men, I'll get canceled. Don't put that out there.
Nah. Nothing wrong.
Canceled.
Yeah, and you can't get canceled. You're brown. You literally have protection. You're fine.
Yeah. Speaking of gay, shout out to my friend T. You know,
who's also gay apparently.
No, he's not. He's super straight.
Okay.
He's so straight that like Yeah, I don't know how straight he is. He's straighter than the pole I dance on. So I mean,
Yeah.
that says something, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. But there, Terry, is there anything else you would like to say to our beautiful listeners? Any last things?
I don't know. Well, actually, you know, I've been meaning to ask you this.
Oh my
Low key.
god. How's my mental health?
Yeah, no, I know it's shit. It's okay.
What?
I'm kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know it should because you got rejected from med school. I know that sent you to a spiral.
Nah, man, I got rejected to med school, but you know what? It is what it is. If I'm being honest, it gave me a platform to pretty much trauma dump on people, so I'm chilling.
Is that why you started to make a podcast? Is that why? Is that the reason?
To trauma dump on people?
Yeah. Is that the reason why you?
No. I'm just a massive attention whore. That's
okay. I see.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna transition my podcast into promoting my OnlyFans. That is later to come.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I support.
A lot of solo stuff. Yep.
Okay. No, this to me just like was out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
The podcast was out of nowhere?
Yeah, I just did not expect you to do a podcast at all.
Bro,
it's like, huh?
If you know anything, you know I'm out of nowhere. Like, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, you are.
So making a podcast, I feel like is the most nav type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's fair.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being on my podcast, Terry. I love you.
I love you too, brother. Appreciate it.
You know,
thanks for having me.
Thank you for being on my podcast. And
cool.
lastly,
I love podcasts.
You love podcasts?
I do.
Is this your favorite podcast?
Yeah, 100%.
Fucking dick rider. Anyways.
You know that, bro. What the fuck?
That you're a dick rider?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I found your videos on P-Hub. Anyways, moving past that comment.
That's good.
I just want to leave my listeners with the last thing. The quote of the day. The quote of the day I want to dedicate to my friend T. You know, he played a major role in staying on top of me, so I make this podcast. Fucker grilled me every week. And I appreciate that. That motherfucker never let off my neck. I want to dedicate this to my friend T, to help me pretty much carry out my plan of creating this podcast, staying on top of me, figuratively, not literally. I wish. Yeah. And I remember he listened to my first podcast, the first episode, and he fucking called me. And he's like, I enjoyed it, man. And this is verbatim quotes. He said, I enjoyed it. And I felt so much passion within you again. Like, if Navwalia was a fire, then the past year you were an ember. But on the podcast, I felt the fire that is Navwalia. And I just want to say, T, that is a very sweet thing to say. And you are right. I am fire, which is why I'm going to turn this podcast into hot fucking mess. And I'm going to burn this shit to the ground. Watch me.
Shout out T-Dub,
Thank you very much for listening. I love you all. Stream this episode. Share it with your friends. I'll be back again. Your favorite idiot on the internet, Navwalia. Thank you for listening to episode 2 of Quarter Life Chit Chat. Much love. I'm out. Bye-bye.
Bye.